the reason you're standing in the middle of a billy with a mask on and a gun?
I don't need a reason. What's the reason you drunk drive?
Good question.
Remember much from that night?
Bits and bobs.
What about that particular detail?
Not much. Why does he have a gun out? Should I be worried why he has a gun out?
So what happened?
Me and Aubrey went to Queenie's to hang out, and Finn was there. He asked me if me and Aubrey were engaged. I said no, and he said, "All right, have this drink, and then I'll ask you again." So I had the drink. He asked me again. I said no. So then he put 7 more cocktails on the bar, and he said, "I bought all of these. Keep drinking them, and I'm going to keep asking you the question." So I drank all of them.
So he deliberately just fed you alcohol.
Right, yeah, but to an extent.
And what was the mood at this? Was this like, fun? Like who else was there? Or is he just standing behind a bar feeding you alcohol looking for answers?
I'd say a mixture of the two. I wasn't sat in like an interrogation room with a light shining on my face.
Why did you think he felt the need to keep feeding you drinks to get a different answer? Is there a different answer?
No. There's more of an elaborate story behind it, but I wouldn't say there's a different
That's
answer.
none of my business. All right. So be honest with me. You remember getting into your car?
Barely. I remember being in the car. I remember being in some water, and I remember being at the B spot.
Has anyone told you that you crashed your car? You drove it from Queenies to Mirror Park? Drunk?
Nobody's told me shit. Nobody's spoken to me.
That's what I heard. That you ran out of Queenies, got into your car, resisted people trying to kick you out of your car, push you out of your car, handcuff you. But you got in your car, drove it to Mirror Park, and crashed it into the lake.
I mean, that would explain the water.
It would. You know, that's the second time I've heard you doing this. Well, the first time I witnessed you do it. Remember when Shine gave you lean?
Yeah. Ish.
You had to be restrained so you didn't get in your car that time as well.
Winston's waiting for the point here.
You ever heard what Colin said he would do to somebody if he found out they drove while intoxicated?
Nope.
You've never heard him say it on radio?
Nope.
That is the one thing Colin will beat your ass into the ground for. And I can't promise he won't do that. This is not going to be solved right here, right now, but I didn't think you were going to walk up here anyway, so.
Might need to get Chip his license back soon then.
Look, your reasons for drinking are your own reasons, but if it's at this point, now this is the second time I've heard you trying to get into it. This time you're successful. You got into your car. You drove drunk. You crashed it. You're, to what everyone else was saying, are just completely resistant when you're drunk. You don't want anything to do with anybody. You run away from them. You handcuffed Theo, by the way, and left her when she found you at Mirror Park. So if you were going to drink for whatever your own reasons, fucking put your keys somewhere that you cannot get them. Give them to somebody. Anything. Do not drive to where you're going to go drinking, because I'll be honest with you, I don't trust you now when you drink to not get into the fucking car. Because if I get a phone call that I have to peel your body off the street, I swear to fucking God, Winston, I'll go down to hell and kill you again. You understand?
No.
You don't understand.
You're a terrorist MC who kidnaps people and drives insanely recklessly around the city and shoot people.
And you have fucking people that care about you, and if you kill yourself fucking driving drunk, what? How fucking selfish is that? Are you really questioning that?
I'm questioning the seriousness at which this is being suggested, considering the litany of other much more heinous felonies we commit almost on a daily basis. Lucky you know me so well.
Why are you focusing on the crime and not what it'll do if you fucking die from it?
Because the other felonies that we also commit, we could also die from. We drive recklessly sober pretty much all the time. I don't think any of us have ever followed a speed law or a traffic law in our lives. I'm not condoning drinking and driving.
It sounds like you're fighting me on it.
I'm failing to
It
understand
doesn't.
the seriousness
Drinking and
of which
driving is not that seriousness. Like it's not serious. What drinking and driving can do to your club members, your family, that's not serious. I don't give a shit if you get caught for it and go to jail.
It's not that I don't think it lacks seriousness. I don't understand why it's being treated with this level of seriousness in comparison to all of the other more serious things that we commit. I bombed a prison whilst multiple of our club members were inside the prison.
I smell is a bath bomb. How did you 13 out from a
Why does it smell
bath
like
bomb?
Deviant, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate the hell out of you. Hey, Boosted, how's it going? I just feel like there's a very arbitrary rule or red line considering what things that we do.
I feel like every time that I
Drug!
talk to Winston, it's the worst day of his life so far.
Thank you so much for the gift of sub to Boosted. Appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you so much. Boosted, congrats on your little emotes. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling after last night?
Alright, well, I was gonna handle this, but it sounds like you need a discussion with Colin. And he'll explain it to you then.
Oh, alright.
Doesn't happen again though.
Very strange.
You hear that?
I heard it. I can't guarantee it.
Get the fuck out of my sight now.